plant of the day today is a stunning, stunning gladiolus. These are bulbs, and I was told originally that they were not hardy in our zone, but I have managed to overwinter a number of different colors with no problem here at the base of the Malahat. I'm pushing zone 7 sometimes, depending on how cold it is. But they have never needed any kind of special treatment. I've never needed to pull them out, so I'm very lucky about that. This particular variety, I can't stop ogling. It's just so freaking beautiful. The colors are just so rich and so gorgeous. This variety is called Rostov. And with gladiolus bulbs, most of them I think bloom earlier in the summer, like around July. This guy is coming up quite a bit later. I don't know if that's because of the variety or where it's planted, though I suspect it's the variety because I do have other varieties in the same bed, only like 3 feet away, and they're well done. So, so maybe like spring bulbs, check on the back of the package and see if it's like a late summer bloomer or midsummer bloomer or whatever. In terms of the soil they like, just like all bulbs, well drained is quite important. Anything that's a bulb does not like to sit in moisture for too long. Other than that, these guys are very forgiving. They're in pretty crappy soil. But I did give them a little boost of horse manure last fall, and I think I didn't have them bloom last year at all, so I think the horse poop really brought them back so that I could really enjoy them. They have grown to like 5 feet tall in my garden, which is really spectacular. But I have them staked just because they've been leaning and like hitting the ground. I think that's partly just because I had other plants growing around them and I've been pulling those out, so it's disturbed the roots a little bit. And so they've been flopping because of that. I suspect that's why anyway. But I think gladiolus in general don't need to be staked, especially if they've got good drainage. If they've got lots of water and not such good drainage, they'll probably droop, just like lilies and a bunch of other things. Let me see now. They do make a really good cut flower, as you I'm sure know, because you've probably seen them in bouquets. I have them planted with this guy here that I started from seed. This is the Rudbeckia that I did a video on not too long ago. And I think really you can plant them in amongst other perennials. You can plant them on their own. You can plant them with shrubs, coming up between shrubs. The foliage, once they're finished, you clip it off right beneath there where their flowers are finished, and then the foliage continues to bring more energy down to the bulb, so you let that do that naturally. And then if you get to the point where they're brown, you can just snip that off at the base, and then the bulb will just go dormant over the winter time. So, and I don't think that the deer, I think the deer would probably eat them. I've heard different stories, but deer, so. So that's Gladiolus Rostov.